Alright, welcome race fans here to Bristol Motor Speedway here with the NORA guys. This is going to be a great show here tonight as they're going to get ready to tackle the latest Coliseum known as Thunder Valley. All them excellent places here that they call this short track, half-mile track here, accompanied with Zach Hall. How you doing there, guy?
Doing pretty good myself here, Robert. Just excited for a race here at the Last Great Coliseum where these guys are going to go to battle tonight here at the NORA.
Oh, most definitely, most definitely. There's going to be some beating and banging, just like Martinsville, but I don't think it might. I don't know. Do you think Martinsville and Bristol are basically about the same kind of beating and banging?
A little different in my opinion. Martinsville is pretty much a one groove racetrack right around the bottom, and you really only have two lanes of racing there because of the way the concrete is placed there and it's so flat. Really the only other groove in the bottom you can use is that second groove. But here at Bristol, you can really run from bottom to top. You're going to see probably most of these guys run right against the wall here to get the fastest laps in at the beginning of the run. But as the run comes in, the bottom does definitely start to work, and hopefully tonight we can get the bottom going and see these guys all over the place, because this place can get pretty wild when you have three lanes working.
Oh, I'm sure, but well, from the iRacing standpoint, I assume the high line's probably going to be, well, like you just said, I guess they're going to try to get that bottom line to work a little bit better. I would imagine.
Yeah, it tends to you will see at the beginning of the runs these guys really working the top. Because the top is just, you can carry so much more speed up there. But as the tires wear off, there has been times where the bottom will be the fastest lane down there at the low side. And if you can keep your tires under you and get that bottom working later in the run, I think that's going to be maybe the guy to beat. But you really never know, Bristol. Right now we're sitting at about, a 91-degree track here today, which is semi-hot, I guess you could say. And so we could see some pretty interesting grooves run here, but I think against the wall will be the fastest, of course. But I could see guys running from anywhere against the wall, hitting it to right on the apron. So, it's a wild place out here in Thunder Valley, and it's definitely one of the I would say one of the greatest racetracks, because it just puts on such a show here.
Yeah, you took the words out of my mouth. It's one of the greatest shows out here. And just NASCAR standard of racing. This place gets, the spring race and the fall race. I've never personally been here, but I would love to go here. This track packs everybody in. It packs about 162,000 people in this Coliseum, and they actually do sell out. I mean, it's a lot of tracks in NASCAR do and don't sell out, but this place does. And It's huge in NASCAR, with just a little bit about the oval. It's concrete, of course. It's a 0.533 mile track, or 0.858 kilometers, 4 turns. The banking here tonight, Zach, is going to be 26 to 30 degree banking. But what's really unique about this track is going down the front stretch and back stretch. It's 6 to 10 degrees banking, and not only that, it's got 2 pit stops and pit roads. So that's unique by itself.
Yeah, and I know the pit road here. In real life, you do under yellow, you have to travel through both lanes, but here in iRacing, you do not have to travel through both of the pit roads. So qualifying, getting a position on that first pit road is going to be huge, because I've done races here where I haven't qualified in these bigger fields, and you can really get messed up by having to pit on that second thing. You could be running up in the top 5 and come back out in 15th because just where you're placed on pit road. And I think it's an issue that iRacing personally needs a fix, where it would just make it under yellow go down both lanes. But unfortunately, I think these guys need to think about getting a good qualifying position. I believe there's 23 or 22 on each pit road. Not sure, but yeah, it's definitely an issue if you have to start on that pit road on the back straightaway, because it'll catch you out under these cautions. Under green, it doesn't affect you, though.
Okay, so we got a packed house here tonight, and believe this is the first time I streamed more than what the front the front stretch of pit road can hold. How's that work again? So they got to enter, I guess, in the backstretch?
Yes, on the backstretch.
Oh,
yeah.
man. See, if I was the guy in the back there, my brain would be so used to going through the front stretch, you know, coming down that way, that I'd probably screw my whole race the whole night. I'd probably throw a flag up and say, guys, this is confusing.
Yeah, and the issue that what I'm talking pretty much about with the guys under caution is these guys that pit on the front straightaway are able to hit their pit box as soon as the pace car gets there, pull down onto that pace road, get their pit service done, while the other car has to follow the pace car all the way around to the next part of the back straightaway, then enter. And pretty much once you're done with your pit stop, the other guys are almost halfway in front of you on the racetrack. So it does become a huge issue, in my opinion. And I'm hoping maybe one day iRacing maybe can make it where we have to travel down both pit roads under yellow.
I wouldn't know how they'd be able to even code that.
Yeah.
I mean, that.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's definitely something because in real life you have to go around both pit roads. And you have to keep speed around the corners too. So it's pretty much like one big pit road in real life. Under green, of course, you can just go down your one pit road entry and pit exit, and you're good. But under caution, that can definitely catch some guys out. So we'll have to watch that tonight if anybody makes their way through the field here, starting near the back. I mean, with times as close as they are, I mean, if you look at the times, really, Robert, we only have about a half a second gap from the lead to the last place car. So
wow.
Very close times here tonight at Bristol, and it can definitely have a huge effect.
Yeah,
on your qualifying position.
You don't want to catch yourself off guard either, too, because I mean, we got the top two guys right here, top three guys here. The 6 to 88 and the 40, they all put down a 14.9. Now that's insane coming around this track, if you ask me. That's fast.
That's pretty fast, Robert.
That's fast. I can hit a 15.3, not a 14.9.
Well, yeah, and we got to think that's also in the Xfinity car here, so that's a really fast time. I mean, in the Cup Series, I know with this higher downforce package, I ran a 14 flat, and
wow,
it's very possible to break into the 13s now in the Cup car with the right amount of weather.
No way. But, wow.
Yeah, and it's very interesting. It's there's a lot of grip when you have that downforce, but these guys are, of course, driving the Xfinity car and has a little bit less downforce than what else? So
yeah, a little less downforce, but more horsepower.
Yeah. Well, technically no, because the Cup car has the short track package.
Okay, that's right.
Yeah,
that's right. Yeah, I was thinking. Yeah, I think NASCAR. If they, I personally think in real life they went to a half mile with that new package and aero ducts. They should have just put it straight across the board. Just, why you're flipping back and forth is confusing, but that's another subject for another day. But that's also a subject on Dirty Air podcast that you guys can talk about on every Tuesday night at 11 o'clock.
Definitely can check us out there. And the thing that people got to think about right here with this is an open qualifying, so you're gonna have a few laps here to get. Oh, actually, no, it's 2 laps qualifying. Sorry about that. You don't want to hit the wall. If you hit the wall, you ruin your lap, and guess what? You don't get that time counted, and then you'll be starting on the second pit road. And like I said, if you're a fast guy, think you can win this race. Starting on the second pit road will be an issue for you. So
yeah,
it's definitely something pretty interesting to look for here.
Well, these guys now are here, putting down their lap times. I'd like to say thank you to Cody Hall, Keenan out there. He'll be back. He's been out here for a little bit. He's got some stuff he's got to take care of in real life, understandable. Thank you for tuning in, but also Freaky Fast here would like to give a shout out to Be The Match. Make sure you check out bethematch.org. We will be running a couple commercials, maybe 1 or 2 commercials this, as Justin just put down a 14.8. Wow. Run a couple commercials for Be The Match, so please guys, if you can, go over and give them a like, and make sure you check them out, because it's a good cause. I'm learning more about it. I actually really didn't know much about it, Zach, until they got involved with us, and now I'm researching like almost every other day. I'm looking at things and watching and people's stories and things like that.
Yeah, it's definitely a great cause, and everybody out there should go check them out because, you know, you could be saving someone's life with a simple thing like that. So it's awesome to see someone like that come on board with us here.
I also have coming up in April too. What is that with Mother's Day or Easter? What's that with the kids? Oh my goodness. Oh my God! I can't believe I. Well, I will think about. You know, sorry, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm blanked out. Yeah.
My brain totally blanked out, but it's coming up here in April. It's the week of Easter. It's and I will think about it because my cousin drives truck for it. Oh my goodness gracious. Well, go ahead and take it right now, Zach.
Yeah,
I really have to. That's going to drive me nuts. I gotta think about it. But go right ahead.
Yeah, right now, Justin Bland, he's our pole setter right now in that 65 car. He's looking at a 1487.9, and that's faster than anybody ran in practice. We're going to watch this track temp, of course. It's still dropping. It's down to 88 degrees here now. We're kind of clear skies, so not much variation, I feel like, in temperature, but these guys, so far, we got 2 guys into the 14s with Christian Snyder in the 77, rounding out the top 2 here. So it'll be interesting to see what Ethan Lane, our fastest man in practice, and Tyler Duggan there, also a third fastest man in practice, can do, because they put down some pretty fast times.
It's actually called, and I tell these gentlemen, it drove me nuts until I figured out Make-A-Wish.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Make-A-Wish. My long story short, my cousin drives trucks, carries a kid every year for the past 10 years. I don't know if anybody ever knows. Look up on the East Coast of Ephrata, PA, or Lancaster. We have the biggest convoy for that. That convoy lasts about 6 hours of trucks. Yeah, it's the biggest in the East Coast of convoy of trucks. They shut down 2 cities to do it.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, so, all right. Well, hey, Cody Hall tonight, Zach, is not racing. So he's rooting for his team and some of the other drivers out there. That's cool. We got Michelle out there rooting for Dave. And they're on the Facebook side, so I much appreciate that. I guess David Kane, this says Dave. Do we have a Dave? Or is that David Kane?
I'll look for a Dave here. I believe that would be David Kane's.
David Kane?
It's the only Dave or anything close to Dave.
Okay. All right, well, I'm sure these guys, they all got their qualifying down. As we can see, the 65 of Justin's going to, looks like he's going to put it on the pole with the 77 of Christian right behind him there. Tyler coming back to the league here. He took a break a little bit. Anybody's get confused with his number. He was the 42, and he's now in the 40, so he's running his Tennessee Volunteer car that I don't know if they're winning. They were losing against Purdue.
They were.
I don't know if they're still winning.
That's a good question, Robert.
Yeah, so, okay, she knows Dave. All right, well, hey, thank you for tuning in out there. I'm sure he appreciates that. But they're down to 3 minutes here to go, ladies and gentlemen. So what we're going to do real quick is, while Zach's looking up that March Madness stuff there real quick, we are going to run to a quick commercial break, and then we're going to get ready to rock here at Bristol, Thunder Valley, as these guys are going to roar around with these B cars here at Bristol for 250 laps. So prepare yourself for some fun racing. But we'll be right back after this quick word.
One of the main reasons I did decide to join the registry is because the lack of African American representation on the registry. It's our responsibility to register. This is something that we can control. You can do this. Think about if it was your child. Think about if it was your sister. Don't let fear be the only reason that you don't save a life.
My name's Quentin O'Donnell. I'm 19 years old, and I was born and raised in Boulder, Colorado. When I was 16 years old, I was diagnosed with Hodgkin lymphoma, and since then, I have been doing 3 years of treatment. For the future, I hope that I'm able to beat my disease and just be an old person. I want to go to college. I want to continue to race, maybe be a professional driver one day, and just keep on living. That's my goal.
All right, we're back after that quick word. I much appreciate everybody tuning in as we get ready to go. And I hear a vehicle out there yet in qualifying. They still got a minute to go, so they got time to run a lap. But it looks like we got the 50 out there trying to put down a lap here, and we also got the 88 coming out.
Yeah, the 88 just put it on pole. Of Michael there.
And Ethan Lane's out, which
Ethan Lane.
Yeah.
Boom.
14.719. Fastest lap of the race so far here in qualifying.
Yeah, you know, a common theme I'm seeing with these guys, they're running the bottom here for their fast lap. Actually, letting it kind of diamond out. So, yeah, that's something normal here at Bristol. You know, the top will be the preferred group, especially as the tires do start to wear, but the bottom lane can work for a few laps down there. So these guys are proving it right now with some really fast times around the bottom.
Did you get anything from the race control there, Zach, or down pit road about what they're looking at on fuel?
No, we did not actually. You know, Robert, just based off experience with this being a 50% fuel load here, I think we're looking at a one stop, that's for sure. If it goes green, which if they go green, I'll give all these guys a cookie after the race. Mark my word. I might have to give them a lot of cookies.
A lot of cookies.
A lot of them, but maybe. You know, I'd be saying we're looking at anywhere from 70 to 80 laps on fuel here tonight with a 50% fuel load. Probably around 80, I'd say. Really depends. Could be less than that. Could be more. I'd say anywhere from 60 to 80. So that'll give you a 20 lap spread there. And it's going to be interesting, though. This is a tough racetrack. And we're going to see some guys, maybe some tempers flare. But this track takes a lot of patience also. So I think that's what's going to be the key here tonight.
Well, patience is definitely going to be the thing here, as
definitely.
I can try to get that to pop up.
Yeah,
can bring up
here if you want.
I was trying to bring up the starting grid, and it looks like the ATVO doesn't want to work, but I got another way to bring it up. So, all right, well, yeah, if you want to run through the quick starting grid here real quick, Zach, you can.
10-4. All right, our pole setter tonight is Ethan Lane in the 6 car. Bringing it here second tonight is Michael Cozy Jr. in the 88. The third place man tonight will be Justin Bland in the 65. Fourth place tonight will be Christian Snyder in the 77. Tyler Duggan tonight in the 40 will start 5th. Mitchell Riggs in the 09 will start 6th. Adam Tevez will start 7th tonight in the 00. Josh Conover, our points leader, will start 8th in the 9 car. Jackson Trin in the 5 will start 9th. Scott Marlin in the 30 will start 10th. Nicholas Alford in the 22 will start 11th tonight. Mark Creighton in the 11 car will start 12th tonight. 13th we will have Roy Crump starting in 13th in the 48. Here, hold on one second. We turn off their chat because getting double voices here. But Carson Alb in the 29 will start 14th. Chad Engel in the 10 will start 15th. Stephen Armstrong tonight will start 16th. Tyler Ashley 17th. David Caines will bring it home tonight 18th. Brian Powell will start off at 19th. We have Nick Van in 20th. Cameron Thompson in 21st. Scott Bellum in 22nd. Matthew George in the 50 will start 23rd. Thomas Gould will start 24th tonight. Colin Wisely will start 25th. Stephen Deem will start 26th tonight. 27th will be Frank Reese. And 28th, we have Jim Chisholm. And then the guys who didn't qualify is 31st tonight will be Jason Conover. Michael Kunick will start 20. For some reason the grid's all messed up. Michael Koenig will start 29th. Kenneth Cook will start 30th. Then Jason Conover will start 31st. Adam Chapman 32nd. And Derek Pemberton 33rd. That rounds our grid tonight.
Got 33 cars out there. Wow. 33 cars going to be tackling Bristol here. Good old, I always remember it as Thunder Valley, as it makes thunder around here, and I like the sound of thunder.
That is right, Robert. It definitely makes loud noises, and I think a lot of loud fans, too, definitely at this racetrack. So we'll see what man can come out of here tonight with the win.
Let's hopefully it doesn't snow, because I remember, what's his name, down on pit road having a snowball battle with the fans. As the pace car goes in, and Ethan is off. Green. Wow, he was gone in a second there. He didn't waste no time.
Yeah, what a great start for Ethan Lane there. And look at Justin Bland, the 65, starting third. He's going to move himself up in second position in that bottom lane. And then Michael Cozy's going to drop back to third there, in the 88. Very, very interesting to see. As you can see, you got Ethan Lane up here running. I wouldn't call it the very bottom, but he's running more of a diamond line. And there he goes back up to the top. So these guys are going to have a lot of choices here tonight with this racetrack, and it's really why it's a driver favorite, I would say, because you got places to go and make passes instead of follow the leader. So it'll be interesting to see what Ethan Lane does here to start his race. Is looks like 88 there on Michael. He did get to the wall in the center corner, and we'll be seeing that all night tonight. And did suffer a little bit of right front damage on that 88. It's not terribly bad, but you also got Tyler Duggan there. He's looking to get by this 77 in this 09 here. Mitchell Riggs and Christian Snyder. But and there's the 40 into the wall, followed by Josh Conover in the 9. Like I said, all night long you're going to see guys slapping that wall in the center of the corner. It's almost inevitable once you're driving it a little too deep, and then 88's back to the wall. Just a lot of guys hitting the wall right now, Robert.
It doesn't look like the track's got grip right now is what I'm kind of seeing. Oh, we have a warpage grip. What the? 77 warped.
77. Hard hit for him on the inside wall there, too.
Yeah, and you watch it on the broadcast there. He actually disappears, sparks flew, and then all of a sudden he showed up.
Yeah, he did. Oh, we have a wreck here in a 0-0 of Adam and Nicholas Alford in the 22.
Oh, Nicholas. Oh. Let's see if we can go back to the replay here and see what the 22's riding behind. Goes across the start-finish line, riding behind that 30 there, Zach. And let's see here. Then you seen the sparks. And then, the 30 got into this. The 30 just, I think the 0-0 had to checked up from that sparks is what I see there, Zach.
Yeah, the 0-0 of Adam there. Yeah, he had Josh Conover hit the wall in front of him, and unfortunate this racing incident there between them two guys, because man, it just caught up Nicholas Alford. Though he tried to miss it his best he could, but when he went left like that, there was the 0-0, and it's going to catch them out a little bit. But fortunately, not too damaged the race cars here. I believe the 0-0 looks all right too of Adam. 77 really took the worst of everything. He hit the wall hard on the inside, so gonna be it's a long night here, 150 laps, and you gotta keep your car clean, because I know a lot of these guys are really fighting a tight condition. It's going to be tight tonight. That 50% fuel load does not help the rotation of these cars, and the guys are gonna be fighting a pretty tight racetrack. It's Josh Conover. You can look at his right front, Robert. Man, that 9 is hurt on the right front.
Oh, yeah. Big time. Yeah, he's got it all smashed up around that front tire there. Thank God they don't have tire rub yet. This pit crew would have to beat that thing out for a little bit, but yeah, I mean, from what I'm seeing, like you said, Zach, the track just looks very tight right now, and it looks like the cars don't want to rotate through the center. What I'm seeing here.
Yeah, and Bristol's one of them racetracks. You will get a case of snappy loose, but you can. It tends to have the tight center feel most of the time at Bristol, and what you really got to do is just back up your entry, roll that center, and get the best exit you can. And that's what these guys are going to be looking for all night. As we did have a few people taking a hit pit road, as Josh Conover, I believe, in the 30 of Scott Marlin let him off. So,
well,
we'll try to get that right front fixed.
Yeah, damage here. Well, it'll hurt you, but it's not gonna hurt you to the extreme. You know what I mean? So you can afford a little bit of damage there on the right side of that car. It's not significant damage on the right side.
Yeah, it's not the most aerodynamic track, but the speeds in the corner are pretty high, especially for a half mile, and especially with already a tight condition, hitting that right side is gonna lose you a little bit of downforce on that right side of the car, side force wise, and you're really not gonna turn that well after that right side damage. So it's something you're gonna have to get your crew probably to bang it out and fix that for you, because you definitely don't want to keep that the rest of the race.
All right, well, tonight's race is presented to you by Flatline Graphix. Make sure you check them guys out there on the Facebook side for all your iRacing needs, as we got that pace car ducking in, and bam,
green
gone.
flag, green flag.
Wow, we don't even have time to say the pace car's going in.
Yeah, the thing really gets out there, and Ethan Lane with another good jump there on the restart. Got Justin Bland at 65 still in second. You got Mitchell Riggs in the 88 of Michael battling for that position. Looks like Mitchell's going to take it, and Tyler Duggan, that 40 is going to look to go around the high side of
Yellow flag is out.
We got a caution.
Oh, and we have caution number 2 out. As we see the 17 creeping down the front stretch there. Go back and see what happened to 17. 17 goes down the back stretch, is clear in the 45. Looks clear there. He's looking okay. Gotcha. Oh, he hits the wall. And, oh, head on. He needs a ambulance.
Yeah, that was a heavy hit there from Cameron there. That's,
yeah.
You hit that wall on the inside like that, and it just it bounces off, and there's nothing really you can do about it. So,
well,
one of the things
I was saying about caution, I was saying about significant damage. Right there's a prime example, ladies and gentlemen, because that car, he's gonna have to get it all fixed, because if not, 9 out of 10, he's got a damaged motor and it will pop on him. So, as he's hitting pit road now, and he's gonna get his tires, he's gonna get what he can fixed.
Definitely.
But we'll have to keep an eye on here, keep an eye on him and see if we hear a pop. Hopefully he gets it fixed and keep on rolling here at Bristol. I would love to come down to this track. I hear it's so great.
Yeah, I actually plan on going to it here pretty soon. It's one of the ones I've definitely got marked on my list here. It's not too far from me, being in North Carolina and all, but it is a decent drive. I believe it's around 11 hours from where I'm at, since I'm on the coast of North Carolina. But
it's a 12-hour drive for me. So
yeah, it's definitely a long one. But I've went all the way to the day. It's less than 11, I believe. For me, I'd have to look it up again. But it's definitely a track on my bucket list.
I would go down, and I would recommend anybody going down here is go camping. From what I understand, you camp and it's great. You get to see, the trucks. You get to see the Xfinity cars and the Gen 6 cars here. So, but Nora pulls in here, and I heard they had a great party on Wednesday night, because tonight's Thursday. So they had their little cookout and practicing and preparing for this race here tonight.
Yeah, and that man in 4th place, Tyler Duggan. I don't know if he's paying attention to the Tennessee game, but they were down by 15 last time I checked, and now they're up by 3. So
wow,
and that happened in about, I'd say, 4 minutes of game time. So they stormed back. So maybe we can see Tyler Duggan, the Tennessee Balls machine, victory lane after the Tennessee Balls win today. Maybe
he took a break here from Nora for a little bit, maybe 2 weeks, roughly, something like that. But before he took that break, he was one of them drivers that the wind was haunting him. It was there, but he just couldn't get it. You know, it was just right there. So hopefully the team figured something out here for him tonight, and he'll be able to bring it home in victory lane, and we'll be able to get to talk to him, as he's got a strong car. He's putting down lap times of 14.9s, looks like, and he's in what, 4th position here? 4th position. So, but you know, these front runners still haven't pitted yet, Zach, as that pace car goes in, and bam, we're back to green, ladies and gentlemen. Freaky green comes out like freaky fast.
That is right, Robert. And Mitchell Riggs there on the bottom. The 09 does a good job in the home position, but look at Tyler Duggan at 40. Takes that thing to the outside, and you see, that's the thing about this outside lane, Robert. If you don't have the bottom is all right if you're able to wash up and clear somebody. But once you're not able to clear them, it really, the high side really is your friend. And Tyler Duggan he's shown to be a strong driver here when he's raced it. He's proven that night as he's moved up to 3rd, but Ethan Lane's
yellow.
really controlling the field. Oh, we have another caution, Robert. Oh,
and
no.
Looks like the 77 and the 71 was involved there, Zach.
I believe so, Robert.
Frank, it looks like Frank. So let's go back and watch the 71 in that Dollar General car. Got Josh Conover in front of him. Got the 77 behind him. And let's see what happens. Oh, as the 30 just, well, I don't know what happened to the, oh, the 77 just, oh. Wow. Okay, well, the 77 just door jammed him or slammed him, but the 30 just didn't check up there and kind of just ran him over.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know how else to call it. I mean,
the run was very different there with the bottom and top, and the 71 slid up, and the 30 just didn't react fast enough. And that's what happens here at Bristol. Things happen so quick at Bristol. This is one of the tracks that you really just, you can blink and something happens, and it's a very fast racetrack for sure. And unfortunate for those guys there.
Well, we got Cody out there. He's rooting for Nick Van here. He's coming in the 46. He's coming down pit road. He's got to go all the way around. Or did he miss his pit? No, he drove through pits. Okay. I think he entered the wrong pit. I think he entered wrong.
I was reading something in chat earlier, Robert, and,
okay.
And it was saying, you know, pit road opens off of 4 for the guys on the front stretch, but you have to wait till turn 2, only under yellow. So maybe they did fix the issue where you have to wait to, you know, go down both lanes, because that's definitely, you know, something that iRacing should look into. I don't know if that's maybe a league rule here.
Yeah,
it's been so long since I've done a Bristol race, of course, where we only run these a few times a year, you know. And
well, now he's getting a penalty because apparently everybody's coming by him. And sorry, Cody, I'm not exactly sure what happened to the 46. Maybe you can get us some confirmation there if you can talk to him. We will try our best to talk to some drivers here tonight, or even try to run through the grid. Bristol happens so fast, ladies and gentlemen, that I got a funny feeling it's going to be hard for us to be able to accomplish that.
Yeah, if we can get a long green run here and this field spreads out a little bit, we'll do our best to get through it. It's going to be interesting. Look at David Kane's up to 4th position, started 18th. Matthew George up to 6th, started 23rd. Colin Wisely up to 7th, starting 25th. A lot of big movers.
These front runners still have all the way back to 6th place. Okay, wait, sorry. Shuffling going through there. I would say probably all the way back to 8th place, as I can see right here on my scoring, Zach. They have not pitted yet. They're still in the same tires.
Yeah, and that's the decision, not like most short tracks, not to put yourself back in harm's way. So I think that's a smart decision. You know, keep your track position. If these horses keep coming out like they are, sooner or later, you know, everybody will pit together. So one of them things at short tracks that plays out. The pace car's about to do its burnout off the track.
Yeah, there he goes again. Man, he's leaving a lot of rubber marks. But, oh, we have somebody
Green
checking
flag,
up, and the 40's gone, but it looks like somebody was anxious to go. That was behind the 40 there. Who was that? The 5.
Yeah, I believe that was Jackson.
Jackson, yeah, okay. I guess he's new to the league, so I don't remember seeing his name, but that's awesome.
Yeah, and look at Tyler Duggan using that bottom. He's going to look to the inside of Justin Bland, but the outside line is just really, really strong there. And he's closing up on Ethan here. And it's going to be interesting. Once these tires, they got a wreck in front of them. Oh, that takes out Justin Bland.
Oh,
Yellow,
the
yellow,
leaders
yellow.
are in the big one, ladies and gentlemen. Hang on, we have the big one. Oh, and they're still checking up, Zach,
yeah.
and they're still checking up. And the 65's driving backwards. Oh, wow.
Yeah, that all started with the 45 there, Stephen Dean, I believe.
Wow, the front runners just got caught up into that. But yeah, to answer your question out there on the Twitch side, yes, this is a league race. This is a league's called NORA. You can check them out on Facebook and iRacing's league page. They run every Thursday night, and they do. I don't have all the detail, but they do run Tuesday night dirt. What cars, what to do. I really don't. I follow it, but I don't ask. Yeah, don't ask me anything more on when it comes to dirt.
Yeah.
But yeah, back to the race here. I was just answering the chat out there, Zach. Wow. Yeah.
Yeah, it's Justin Bland. The 65 got the worst of that there. Just really had nowhere to go. It was the 45 there. Stephen Dean looks like he had spun coming off a 4, and he just tried to get it spun around. And
they didn't put the sticky stuff down, did they?
Yeah, there is no traction compound.
There's no traction compound. Sure. Well, they need to add it.
Yeah, that took out a bunch of race cars there. Looks like David Caines took a heavy hit from it. Tyler Duggan might have got a little right front damage. He pitted. Definitely some really tough hits for a few of these guys. Ethan Lane did a good job avoiding our leader. He got to it first, and he went the right way. The 65, I don't know if the 65 was able to see it clearly, and unfortunately there from Justin Bland, he's took a lot of damage, and he's still going though. He definitely has got a lot of damage, but I wouldn't count out that 65 car. It was pretty strong here in this race so far. So it's usually a race of attrition. If you can stay in it, you never know, you might win it. Yeah,
as we got 33 laps in the books of, I said 250. Actually, they're running 150. Race distance is 77 miles tonight, or 150 laps, so I do apologize for that. I don't know why I was thinking 250. Yeah. Don't ask me ever what I think, because half the time I don't even know what I'm thinking.
That's what we're here for.
Yeah. I got some questions out there on Twitch side. I will send you a private message after the stream on Twitch there, and I'll answer every question that you have about iRacing and what system to build for iRacing. I'll get into a spiel, and I can't get off the
AMD and Intel.
Yeah, I already got. Are you seeing the questions?
Yeah, I saw the question.
All right. Well, we're about ready to go back green here. One to go, presented by Flatline Graphix. Again, make sure you check them out on Facebook. Flatline Graphix. All your iRacing needs. So, hey, no problem, man. No problem. Pace car's gonna duck in here, Zach, and we'll see if we can get some green flag racing in here. I think we're gonna have to do the over unders again. I won it last time. So pace car ducks in as he takes off. Green flag. 6 is gone.
6 is shot out of cannon, and a lot of the familiar faces he had behind him are gone after that last caution there, Robert. And he's got the 51 and the 2 there battling of Colin and David. And David does have some damage, and that's Ethan's teammate also, David Caines in the 51. So maybe they share some teammate information to help David get around this track like his teammate Ethan here, but Ethan is pulling away. But the battle between the 2 and the 51, hard fought here. The 2 of Colin is going to clear, but look behind him there, the 5 of Jackson, then Carson, and the 29. Oh man, Chad Engel and the 10 going around to the top. You got Josh Conover in the 9. I can't even spit out all these guys' names.
Just start saying the car numbers.
Yeah. Yeah, the 4 Jim Chisholm, he was in the sucker hole there and he got out of it. But Tyler Duggan on new tires here in 40. He was up front here earlier. He's cutting his way through the field on that bottom lane with the new tires. See what he can do here.
They're 2x2, the 10, the 29, the 09, the 4, the 30, the whole field, I will say.
Yeah, this is why we love this is why we love Bristol as a driver. This place is hard fought, intense racing, and yeah. Oh, Tyler Duggan's gonna try to squeeze it through the middle there in that 40 car. Oh, but they're wrecking in front of the 09 Mitchell Riggs.
Yellow flag is out.
Oh, and there's a caution.
Caution number 5.
That all started there with Mitchell Riggs in the 09 there.
That's correct. Okay. 09 you said there, Zach? Sorry.
Ooh, it looks like he got some help from the 30 of Scott Marlin. Scott Marlin having some... getting... he's been in a few incidents in that already.
Trying to go back, and we see the Red Bull of the 66 of Brian. He's hitting the brakes. It looks like I have to go back farther. Oh,
it's on the 09.
09, yeah. I kept going back, but it's not picking it up. That's iRacing's replay system. I want to pick it up sometimes, so. But all right, well, we're back live here, Zach. So.
Yeah, that was unfortunate there for Mitchell Riggs. So he just got some help from the 30 of Scott Marlin there, and really was nothing he could do. So. Unfortunate there for you guys. That's our 5th caution, you said, Robert?
Yes, that would be number 5 there, man. Number 5 here tonight. And yes, to answer that Twitch question out there, Ricky Fast sets it up that everybody can almost talk over the platforms all at one place. So you'll be able to see all chat between Twitch and YouTube, Mixer, Twitch, but not Facebook, because Facebook is its own identity, so...
Yeah.
Can't cross over that way because that's Facebook.
Yeah, Robert, so what's your over-under here?
Well, I picked first last time.
You want me to go first? I can go first.
Yeah, you go first.
All right, so we have
we already have
laps
5.
done. We have 5. Okay, I'm going with 12.
12?
12. I think that's going to clean up a little bit, but we'll still have caution.
You took it right. I was thinking 12 myself, like you were me with last week. Dang it! Now I gotta pick a higher or lower. Well, I'm gonna give the lead credit, man. I'm gonna go low. I'm gonna go 11. Yeah.
Well, I was actually about to say it's probably a smart decision to go lower. But we'll see.
I'm just trying to butter up.
That was...
The owner's listening. Love you, man.
Josh knows it's all love.
Yeah, it's all love. But all right, hey man, back to these Xfinity cars. As we got one to go, as you guys can see, presented by Flatline Graphix. Should be pretty close. These guys, okay, well, we have the 51 and the 6 there, Zach. They stayed out. They're 46 laps on their tires. So,
yeah.
Wonder how long they're planning on staying out.
You know, really till they have to, because look at the. I mean, David Keynes does have damage, but look at Ethan Lane. His car is completely clean, and that's the reason why he's kept it up front. So
we start getting some green flag racing here. He's gonna have to. He'll catch up to lap traffic. So as boogity, we're gone, ladies and gentlemen, and we have a checkup in the back there again, Zach.
Yeah. This will be interesting as Josh Conover in the 9 does have fresher tires. He's working the bottom on David Keynes there in that 51, but he's going to let Keynes in on that high side there and go back to attack him as Jim Chisholm there in the 4 right with him. But they got a battle with Chad Engel and Tyler Duggan with the 22 and Nicholas Alford on the bottom.
Well, that 4's got some rear end damage there. I'm not sure how long he's going to be able to keep that car down there. He's not getting... Car, it looks like the car's handling good for him though in the turns. It's just not, he hasn't got no straightaway speed to carry that, you know, good exit speed that he has.
And Tyler Duggan in the wall there in the 40 a little bit. Let's just see if Josh Conover can get by this 51.
That's right. Yeah, let's ride inside with him if we can there, Zach. And, whoa, I just heard somebody hit the wall. I'm not sure who that was. But
Jim Chisholm in that 4, making a nice passer on the top side.
All right,
once he gets into the wall a little bit.
Gonna ride with the. See here. Oh, Josh is falling like a rock. What happened to Josh?
There's a wreck.
Yellow, yellow, yellow.
Oh, when we just caught it in car with the 40. So let's go back, ladies and gentlemen, and let's see. Go inside and see what we can see here as we're riding along with Tyler in the 40 here. Got the 10 in front of him. And see scraping, sparks, looks like 4th of July. Pretty cool. Actually does look like 4th. Oh, the 10 hit the wall and the 40 just had nowhere to go and just basically ran through him.
Yeah, you know, that's why I said things happen here so quick, Robert, that, you know, it's kind of like Kansas, where Kansas, if you know you're running predominantly the top, people against the wall, someone gets in the wall in front of you, and you're running that top lane, it's hard to turn your car back down once you've set that line with that certain amount of entry speed. And unfortunately, Tyler Duggan there is going to take a hard hit to the back end of Chad Engel and spin him around. Looks like most people got through cool and clean. Colin Wisely in the 2 did get a little damage, but other than that, not too bad.
65's coming down. He's going down to try to get some more damage fixed. Tyler stays out. You know, he's got that damage. He stays out. Oh, Ethan pitted.
Yeah, I've seen that. And he also got some damage from the 5 car.
Oh.
On an entry to pit road. So he got some damage from Jackson there as he was getting going and was entering the pit lane. I think he's going to get he got a black flag cleared. Okay, yeah. That wasn't due to him. It was mostly due to the car on the inside of him for him hitting that cone. And, yeah, it's...
Oh, so what, did he get a black flag?
Yeah, he got a black flag for hitting the cone due to the other car hitting him.
Oh, okay. Has he got severe damage? If we go back and see, how much damage did he...
It's not too bad. It's just on the left rear. Nothing too bad here at Bristol. Nothing he can't come back from. It's just putting himself back there is the issue he's going to run into.
Oh, he's got a fast car. He's just going to have to race smart and work his way up through the field here. As we got the 40... What's happening with the 40 there, Zach? Do you got any confirmation on that? Falling back.
Looks like Tyler Duggan was given the EOL.
Or running into the 10?
Yeah, both of them received the EOL, I believe. So they both claimed the caution, or I guess you could say.
Gotcha. All right. Okay, so that explains what happened there, ladies and gentlemen. We got 1 to go. Gonna try this again. Rack 'em, dice 'em, pinball machine, whatever you want to call it, because we're at Bristol, baby. Well, I haven't said that in a while.
It's Bristol, baby.
Yeah, Bristol, baby.
Well, let's see how this goes. David Keynes here leading this field in the 51 with the 4 Jim Chisholm up top.
All right.
Green's out. Green flag. Green flag.
Takes off. We got the 4 and the 9 there. Looks like they're going to be able to clear each other. 22 clears everybody, so the battle's going to go all the way back to 5th position.
Oh, and look at Jim Chisholm making that dive bomb move there to the inside. Can he make it stick on the bottom? Here comes the 9 of Josh Conover. He's going to try to make that outside lane work and follow him behind. Oh, and there's some net code there.
Oh, that was net code. We seen it from the blimp.
Yeah, that was big net code between the 9 and the 4, unfortunately, but no wreck. Good. Oh, and we got a wreck on the infield. Or in the infield.
Yellow.
The first stretch.
Oh, we have a pile up. Oh, they're still driving into each other. I'm not exactly sure who that's even.
That involved the 88. I know that of Michael. Oh no, I'm sorry, not Michael. Sorry about that, everybody. I believe Tyler Ashley. Let me see what number. In the 89. Yeah, 89 and Tyler Ashley was involved in that.
If we can see.
Oh.
Go back a little bit more. Let's see. All right. Well, we'll see. He's got the 46 underneath him at Pennzoil, and oh, he got pushed up into the wall by the 48, but that's okay. They both worked that out a little bit. Oh nope, and he came right up into the 48. It's like the spotter didn't say it was clear and just caused a check. And look at Ethan Lanes, hard on the brakes and missed it all.
He got a little bit of left front damage, not too bad. I think Kruk might be able to fix that up for him. But still, like I said, him getting that penalty there on pit road put him all the way back there in harm's way. And that's why you see guys stay out here.
Yeah, you get yourself back into the pack. You're battling, banging, and hitting, and it's good old Bristol here. So we're on lap 61. I believe we have caution number 7, I think, right now, Zach. But this number's getting closer to the number I don't want it to get closer to.
Yeah, I think these guys will sooner get green. It's this is a tough track to race side by side. It's a lot of side by side racing. First of all, it's just got to give a lot of patience and a lot of room, and we'll figure it out. So see how these guys do. I mean, Josh Conover here, a points leader. He's had some damage tonight, but look at him up in second position. That shows you right there what patience and staying calm will get you, because we know Josh is one of the more patient ones. And it's definitely how you put yourself in position here at Bristol.
Did we just hear a motor blow? I heard something, or did somebody hit the wall? I heard something.
I didn't hear it, Robert, but
that doesn't mean it didn't happen.
Right?
We don't know, as the 66 is going to get one of his laps back there, Brian in the Red Bull. I'm looking here, Zach, and it looks like the top 3 stayed out.
Yeah.
4th on back, all pitted, fresh tires. Well, no. Top 4 on back did make a pit stop, but that was, they got 30 laps on their tires compared to the front guys. David's got 65, and Josh and Nicholas has got 55. That's going to be interesting. Big difference in tires there. Don't see how that's all going to play out here. So they try to get these Xfinity cars up to power, get them roaring. As we're going to get ready to get freaky green here, ladies and gentlemen. And there we go, freaky fast green.
Yeah, and David Kane selected that outside line, but Josh Conover with a nice restart. Oh, they're 3 wide. Jim Chisholm blinked out, but he came back. Ooh, that could have been bad as a 3 wide enter 3 and 4. The 09 Mitchell Riggs is going to make that pass for 3rd, but 22 Nicholas Alford's coming back on the high side.
Wow, we got a battle for the lead. Josh is trying to pass that 51. We also had a battle back here, you were saying. It looks like they got that a little leveled out, but look who's coming up through the field. Here comes Ethan.
Yeah, he's going to have to patiently do this. He's up to 20th right now, trying to take that 19th position. from Scott Bellum. He's got to patiently make his way through the field. We know he's fast, and we'll see how it works out for him here. Is David Keynes is doing an awesome job on the older tires here, Robert.
He's actually faster than Josh right now. He is, well, let's see, because they're lapping these things around really fast, ladies and gentlemen. David just put a 15.2 to Josh's 15.4, so he is running away from Josh. But then everybody behind Josh is running just a tick faster than about a hundredth faster than him, roughly.
Yeah, David Keynes hard to the wall there.
Oh. We were back here watching this 09 and the 22 and the 4 battle.
You know, the thing about Bristol is sometimes if you hit the wall just right, it almost makes you faster. So it definitely doesn't help the car, but you know, it's something I think a lot of people exploit it. I'm not saying David Keynes is because he's staying off of it. He just hit it that one time, but some people do exploit the wall hitting here at Bristol a little bit.
Nah.
But it's definitely an interesting thing. You'll see a lot of guys touch it, but the 09 to Mitchell Riggs, he's showing a lot of pace here.
Well, what I just seen, I don't mean to change the subject just a little bit there, Zach, is the 4, the 37, and I can't see, I think the 82, I think. I'm not exactly sure, maybe the 00. The 87 and the 00, they all went into turn 1, and they all threw sparks. Look at that. It looks like 4th of July.
Yeah, it definitely does.
It's like firecrackers going off, but what's happening to Josh?
He's struggling right now on this bottom lane here. Get that thing to rotate. Looks like he's having some pretty big issues here. But Ethan Lane up to 13th too, Robert. So he's continued his march through the field.
I wonder if Josh is in his cruise tunnel. Okay, now he's going to try the high line. Let's see if he gets anything better on that high line as the 37 just smacked the wall.
Yeah, we had our 2 leaders smack the wall as they're battling up here too.
Oh, we got a battle for the
lead. There's a red.
Yellow.
Look like the 2 there, Zach, of Colin.
Yeah, Colin, I think he got a little help. 29 of Carson.
We're riding along with him here. Back to here and let's see if we can see what happens as Josh is in front of him. I guess we went back just a little bit too far, but we'll get there, ladies and gentlemen, as... Oh, yeah. Oh, it got him right into the left rear and boom. Oh, and the 30 just... Oh, and the 40. He was like a flipping burger going around circles. What the heck? That poor guy was going one way, then he went the other way, and then he was back the other way. Oh man, and his motor, looks like he's got motor damage. He's smoking away here, ladies and gentlemen. That's not a good sign there, Zach.
Yeah, that's always a bad sign here, Robert. So our top 3 is waiting for the pace car to catch up. They got a little bit ahead of pace car here, and looks like David Keynes and these guys are going to decide to pull off and pit. Oh, the 4, Jim Chisholm, Thomas Goulden, the 87, the 00, Adam Tevez, 9, Josh Conover, and 37, Stephen Armstrong, with Carson, the 29, also staying out. So, interesting situation for these guys. And Ethan Lane did, I noticed, I checked him out, and he did take a little bit of damage to the front end there, slowing down for that wreck, getting into the back of the 30. So, our car to watch here sustained a little more damage. Looks like he's going to stay out, so he is going to gain track position here. But it'll be interesting to see how this plays out for him.
Yeah, Josh stayed out too here on lap 79 and 150, so these laps are counting down pretty fast. Oh, okay. Nope, and nope. Nope, okay. He decided, then didn't decide, and then he decided, and then he said, nope, I'm going to stay out. I have to lead a lap because these guys are running faster than him right now, so that's probably what his strategy would be, is stay out and just, you know, get that lap, as Ethan's now up to 3rd there, Zach. Or is he in 4th? No, he's in 3rd.
He'll be 3rd there, Robert, yeah.
With Keith right behind him there in the 74. Look at the 66 of Brian. We don't talk much about him. And look at him. He's up to 5th place. He's just So I'm saying, okay, guys, I'm just gonna wait for a while, save my car, save my motor, save my tires. Wonder if he's gonna be the sleeper of the night.
Very true, Robert. You know, Bristol can always produce some wild finishes, but look at Steve Armstrong. He's got a clean race car too, not 37. So doing a good job of keeping her clean this race. And I'd say he has one of the better looking machines out here tonight.
For now. Now you just jinxed him.
Yeah, you know, I shouldn't have said nothing there, Robert. Oh man. I want to bring a live update to the Tennessee basketball game here. Wow. Looks like Tennessee is going down. It is 52 seconds left in OT, and it's 95-87. So they're looking at a 8-point disadvantage with 52 seconds left.
Oh, there goes my...
Green flag,
look
green
at the
flag.
40, man. He almost ran over that 09 as we're back to green, and there goes my March 16th Sweet 16 bracket already.
Right. Same here. Oh, looks like Steve Armstrong was given a black flag.
Oh, and we have the
Oh,
48
changed
into
lanes.
somebody there, Zach. I'm sorry, so much action on the track. I just seen somebody get into somebody. Not sure who that was, ladies and gentlemen, but we caught it on the side corner there of the broadcast. Well, I'm riding along. Well, I'm watching right now. Actually, who I'm watching right now is that 66 Red Bull. He's just...
Ethan Lane to the lead.
Ethan. Wow. Okay. Back up to the lead. Well, we got a battle back here right now, Zach, as we're watching that 66 and the 22 run, and that 66 is just so mellow right now. You can see he's just out there riding his race right now.
That's a smart thing to do. I think Brian's got the right idea for that.
And look at this. He's going to get 2 for 1.
Oh, they wrecked in front of him. Didn't they? Oh, there's no caution there.
No, I don't see no caution. As the 48's looking to try to get a run, but Brian says nope, chops that off a little bit. And now we got the 7 go and get under the 48 here, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, wow, there's a battle back here at this position here, Zach. Got the back here at 11th, 12th, 13th, 14th, 15th. Oh, we have somebody scraping the wall all the way through the turn.
Yeah, had some contact there between Mark Creighton and Thomas Gould in 87.
Wow. Now we got the 22. Oh, no, 05. We caught that live. And
Yellow, yellow, yellow.
05 clipped the 22, and he hit that wall hard. He needs a ambulance, too. And we're on caution number 9. Nah. Getting closer to my number. Not good. Oh, Scott. Oh, Scott's out there on YouTube. He said he couldn't avoid the last wreck there. I'm not exactly sure which. Oh, Scott in the 30, I think. I think that's who is out there on YouTube.
Yeah.
Okay, okay, all right. Yeah, man. Hey, it's Bristol. The only thing I can tell you is pack the car up and prepare for next week. That's about all you can do. It's short track racing, ladies and gentlemen, here at Freaky Fast Broadcasting, as we are sponsored by Beat a Match. Make sure you check them out at beatamatch.org, or in any of your local areas. There's a Beat a Match somewhere around your area that can help you out. But they're a proud sponsor right now of Freaky Fast Broadcasting, and Nora is sponsored by Flatline Graphix. Make sure you check them out on Facebook for all your iRacing needs, paint needs, any kind of car. They'd be more than willing to help you out there. But with that being said, as we're under caution here with 91 laps, and I say this in every broadcast that we do here at Freaky Fast, we're going to go wet our whistles, and we'll be right back after this quick word.
One of the main reasons I did decide to join the registry is because the lack of African American representation on the registry. It's our responsibility to register. This is something that we can control. You can do this. Think about if it was your child. Think about if it was your sister. Don't let fear be the only reason that you don't save a life.
My name's Quentin O'Donnell. I'm 19 years old, and I was born and raised in Boulder, Colorado. When I was 16 years old, I was diagnosed with Hodgkin lymphoma, and since then, I have been doing 3 years of treatment. For the future, I hope to be able to beat my disease and just be a normal person. I want to go to college, I want to continue to race, maybe be a professional driver one day, and just keep on living. That's my goal.
All right, we're back after that quick word there from Beat a Match. It's awesome videos. Watch people talk about, you know, what they have. The unfortunately disease that they have there, Zach. Hopefully they get a cure eventually here in the future.
Yeah, and such a tough thing for a lot of people, you know, throughout the world, having to deal with a disease like cancer, and it's affected a lot of people, and hopefully one day, like you said, Robert, we can have that cure. But one way to do it is keep fighting like beatthematch.org. So happy to be able to help them guys out. Well, it looks like all the cars that I said were clean. Nice, still clean, so we're about to go green.
Yeah, 6 don't look clean, but he's off and on as the 09's got a little damage there. The 6 is a little damaged. I don't think we have any cars up to 66 that don't have any damage out there, Zach.
Yeah, and the 37 is Stephen Armstrong. He's still look clean, so they definitely got some clean race cars still, and gonna be interesting. Here's Tyler Duggan at 40. Looks to maybe take that second position from Mitchell Riggs.
Oh, he did clear him. Now he's going to set sail there on the 09.
Oh, and there's a police on there.
90. Wow, he's riding that low line there. Wow. That 40, with all that damage there, Zach, he's still getting that low line to work. Look at him get that power move coming out.
Yeah, and a little ways back, Mark Creighton. Trying to make him be with Kenneth Cook with the 0-0. Adam Tevez right there for 4th and 5th. Whew. These guys are going at it.
Oh, the race is winding down. We have 50 laps here to go here at NORA. So it's
not much time.
No, it's not much time when you're clicking around 14.9 to 14.3 lap times. These laps click off fast as the 74.
Yellow.
Wow.
I don't even. If that was what come off if that involved the 4 to 46, I'm surprised that was a caution.
Well, we'll see. Okay, the 46 got into the 4. The 4 blinked out, then he came back, and then there was a caution. So
yeah, I'm going through. I cannot find. Oh, it may have been between the 2. Yeah, the 2 and Tyler Ashley and the 89. 3 and 4. Yeah, the 2 of Colin Wisely.
10-4.
Looks like the 89 and Tyler Ashley just got into the 2, and fortunate for Colin there, he couldn't really do that. Well, Robert, how many cautions are we at now?
We're at 10. A bad number. Tell me.
Inching slower and slower to my victory.
We got 49 laps to go, and yeah, I think I'm gonna lose the bet.
Maybe we should have went over.
Yeah, well, I was. Yeah.
Well, I can tell you one thing: it ain't over yet. So You never know this thing could go green right to the end. It's just one of the things. How racing is here at Bristol, these short tracks. You never know when you're gonna get a long green run.
Well, that and again, it's short track racing, and a lot of things happen quick and fast. And these guys don't have time to react sometimes. Just even bumping into somebody, that's what short track racing is. See it at your local tracks all the time.
That's for sure, Robert. And
how many cars do we have clean out there yet?
what is this? Is 37 damage now? Oh no. Let's see.
Go, Brian.
Stevens got damage. Brian Powell still got damage.
Brian has damage too?
Yeah, he's got some right front.
Man, that's okay. He's got the Red Bull wings. He can fly.
Right now, Robert, I'm looking through. There is not one car clean. Mark Creighton has a little bit of damage. Mark Creighton might have the cleanest car, the 11. Other than that, every single car out here has some type of damage on some fender or quarter panel of these cars, and that's Bristol. So they're definitely got to work on their cars to bring them back next week here for Richmond, another short track.
Is that where we're heading to next week? Richmond?
Next week we head to Richmond.
Back to back short track racing, ladies and gentlemen. Richmond's going to be fun to watch them go down in that turn number 1 and 2. As that pace car ducks in with 46 laps to go here at NORA. And
green flag.
Okay, the 6 said I wasn't going to go, and everybody thought he was.
Yeah, that was an interesting start there, Robert, huh?
Yeah, it looked like the 6. Well, now we got the 09 battling the 6, and no, he cannot clear him. But it looks like the 6, then he waited to go on green instead of going out of turn 1 like he did previous.
Yeah, and that's so we see is look at that 09. He tried that big move to the bottom, and the 42's going to throw a slide job. Oh, and he's going to take that second position. What a slide job there from Tyler Duggan.
Yeah, well, that 40 there, Tennessee car, I said this earlier, he has something going on that low line there, Zach. Look at it. Everybody's running the high, and he's going around there on the low line.
Wow, Josh Conover just made a 3 wide pass on the bottom. What a power move there. Can he clear? I don't know. David Keynes is working that high line on the 51. Hold on to it, Brian. Oh, Brian, the 66. He held on to it. What a good job. What a save from Brian Powell there.
Well, we're riding with Josh right now as he got the 0-0 in front of him, and you can see the 51. And now he's got the 7 coming up on him, and Josh is trying that low line yet. Still, 74 and 0-0 are out, and caution 11. I lost my bet.
Well, you're right now. If they don't get another one, we're good.
Oh, yeah, okay. Well, I don't know what happened between that 0 and 74, the 0-0, but I seen the 74 just go right into the wall.
Yeah, looks like I don't know if the 74 knew the 00 was there.
Go back here a little bit. All right, well, we're back on the replay. He's got the 0-0 looking on the low line. Nope, then he goes high, and 74 goes down. And still look okay here, as I had to go back just a little bit farther than what we needed to, but that's all right. Still looking good. Clipping off the lap times here. I think right here, and the 74 came up and looked like a little neck code too at the same time, but the 74 was definitely coming up, and the 87 got involved into that too there, Zach.
Yeah,
Thomas.
He got turned by, I think, the 46, and Nick Van checking up for that. So, unfortunate here there for him. Well, Ethan Lanes continue to stay out. I'm surprised some of these guys just don't pit. I know there's 20 cars on the lap still, but they all peeled off together and got fresh tires, they'd have a better shot at, taking over that top spot from Ethan Lane at 6. What's the difference between Ethan's tires and I'd say the 51 and the 9?
Ethan has 36 laps on his tires. 51 has 35 laps on his tires. And the 9 has 23 laps on his tires.
Okay, so Josh Conover has the freshest tires.
Correct.
All right, well, it's be interesting to see if you can make something work with them fresher tires like that. But
that and the 7 does too. He's got 24 laps on his tires, so
very, very interesting.
Thank you, Dennis. Much appreciated out there, man. But yeah, what I was saying there, Zach, is Scott in the 7. We haven't talked anything about him all night. Actually, he's on the same tire strategy as Josh there, from 6th and 7th position. Or he dropped back to 8th, or whatever. They're double filing here, but so the 9 and the 7 are basically on the same strategy here. Then everybody else is either got 37 or 36 laps on their tires, so
yeah, it's going to be interesting, wild finish here, I can say that much, Robert. Looks like Ethan Lane's going to take that high line, get that, maybe get a good jump here on this restart and let his teammate time this restart with his teammate David Keynes in that 51 to help him out.
oh, we got Ethan now starting on the top this time. 35 laps to go here at NORA. These guys get ready, and boom,
Green flag,
he
green
is
flag.
gone this time. He got a jump that time, Zach.
Yeah, good work for there turning his teammate in. Looks like Tonto going to pull in front of David Keynes. David Keynes will take that 3rd position from Mitchell. No, 9. Mitchell's fighting back on that bottom. He don't want to give up that top side to that 9 of Josh Conover. Josh Conover ducked to the inside, trying to take that 4th position away. Oh, and here goes Tyler Douglas. Ethan's a little bit to the wall. That huge run off the top.
Oh, we're now single file. 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th position, it looks like. So they're starting to get single file here a little bit. 32 laps to go. I just don't know if that 40 is going to have enough to oh, never mind. Need my big mouth.
And here comes the 40 with the big dive. He's going to exit side by side with Ethan, but Ethan gets to run off the top. Here comes the 09 with a slide job on the 51. It's not going to work, though. 51 packs it in there.
Oh, and the 6 smacked the wall again, Zach. For the 2nd time on 2 laps, he has smacked
Yellow,
that
yellow,
wall.
yellow.
He got another caution around it.
And the 40, yeah, let's and the next subject, please. Unfortunately, ladies and gentlemen, 30 laps ago as caution number 12 here tonight at Bristol, but oh, the 66 of Brian sitting down there.
Yeah, it looks like it involved the 46, the 29, and 11. That's where it all started off.
Oh, man, and I was rooting for that 66 tonight. He needs to get a good... He's just not having the season this year here at NORA. Not exactly. I know Josh is in the points lead as of right now.
Yeah, that was what I was working on, one of these cautions. In our points, because I saw it before I know Josh is our points leader. I just wanted to see how far Ethan Lane maybe was from him. Oh, wow, this driver stinks. Terrible. Yeah, it looks like Brian coming into this race is, he was 12th with only 4 starts. And a lot of guys around him did have more starts, so that's still a good position.
Oh, okay. So who's in the points lead? And
in the B car right now, we have Josh Conner, who's points leader, a 45-point lead over Ethan Lane. With Stephen Armstrong in 3rd and David Keynes 4th, Jim Chisholm 5th.
Interesting. Josh is running 5th right now with Ethan leading the race. David Kane is in third. We could have a point shuffle after tonight's race.
Yeah,
depending on what happens to Josh.
Yeah, Josh is going to come out here still at the points lead due to his 45-point lead, unless he was to finish dead last, but
right,
that won't happen. Now there's a 1-point gap between Stephen Armstrong and Ethan Lane, a 17-point gap, or 18-point gap between David Canes and Ethan Lane. So Stephen Armstrong may be able to, if he can get up here and take a position from Ethan, or Ethan lose a few positions, or say something worse happened to him, it could end up.
Well, we're at Bristol, so anything can happen. That's about all I can say. Is buckle your belts and get ready, and grab your popcorn and get your Gatorade or coffee or whatever you gotta grab. Tell the wife, psst, all right, got a race going on right now.
Yeah, for sure. And you know, the thing.
You don't have a wife, so you don't know. Tell your dogs to be quiet. Sorry, go ahead.
He's busting my balls. I'm glad I don't got a wife.
That's right. You don't got a wife yet. Yet is the key, right? Right.
Yeah. Oof. I don't know if I can deal with women that long.
Okay, so all right. Well, back to the next subject. Wow, that's okay. I thought okay. Okay, well.
They're all right. They're all right. Sometimes.
Oh, they're all right. They're all right. So any women listeners out there, next subject. I'll mute them if I have to, ladies.
My sandwiches.
Oh, God.
I love women. I'm just kidding.
You better say that, because my chat's going to blow up.
We're going to come to the green here.
Yeah,
let's take the bottom lane this time.
Yeah, that's different. He's going to try that bottom lane, but the 40... Oh, okay. Well, wow, he got a big jump on top of that 40 there.
Yeah, and that lets the 51 David Canes looking at 9 and Josh Conover rolling that bottom. Will he have the speed to cover? It's so hard to make that bottom lane work. But many of them guys get checked up top. Looks like he's going to drop back to about 5th there. Just not be able to use that bottom lane to his advantage. But still fighting there, Josh Conover. Ethan Lane looking real strong in that 6. Oh, and the 09 gets into the back of the 40. 40 holds on to it, though.
Yeah, big time, big time. But I just want to quick give a shout out here, Zach, to Jake. Jake is out there on the YouTube side. Proud sponsor here of NORA, Flatline Graphix. Make sure you check him out on Flatline Graphix on Facebook for all your iRacing needs, as I think...
Yellow flag is
Jake,
out.
I think after this race, you're going to have to paint some new cars.
Lots of new paint jobs.
Yeah, they're prepare yourself. They're beating and banging these things all up and scratching them. They're saying that's okay. Jake at Flatline will take care of me.
Looks like that involved a 7 of Scott Bellum.
Ooh, the car
that just got into the wall there and just lost it. Don't think he got anybody else. No, nobody else hit him. Ooh, okay.
All right, well, we'll go back here. I just went back a little bit here, and we'll see. And he had a half-decent clean car here tonight at Bristol. He's running really good. Had the 4 right there on the high side. The 4 scraped that wall again, but with everybody else. So we'll ride along here. He's looking underneath. Well, he's looking high at Mark, and Mark's going to come. Oh, he just hit that. Ooh. And, well, I don't see no smoke coming out of the engines, Zach, so that's a half-decent good sign with 19 laps to go. Hopefully they can, his crew can fix it up a little bit, you know, and help him get back out there to finish this race.
Yeah, we did have Josh Conover pit. I'm still wondering why some of these guys, you know, deeper back in the field are not taking that chance to pit. You know, it's really worth it in my position. You know, it's just I don't think you're going to be able to get up there unless you have the fresher tires to be able to maneuver your way through here. But we'll see what Josh Conover can do here. I think he's going to be back here with Tyler Duggan in the 40. So not many laps to do it. probably need some more takers to follow him down pit road, but interesting stuff here. As see how this plays out for these guys.
Oh, Jake's out there on YouTube, man. He's he's like destroying my work. Yes, hashtag Flatline Motorsports. Well, you need to put your sign up and say hashtag closed for the night, guys. I'm on vacation.
Well, we got Steven Armstrong with the 37 up to 4th too, so got some new players.
Yeah, that's a very interesting what Tyler did there. Like you said, and Josh, they're all the way back in 13th and 14th position as of right now. But that's an interesting call, like you said. And with 17 laps to go, we're looking at, if we stay green, this race will be done in about 4 minutes. So I'll have to see what happens here. Be interesting.
Yeah. That is for sure, Robert.
Got a car on the low side there.
Looks like that might be Chisholm before him.
Okay. Was it the 4 that dropped back there?
Yeah, it was the 4 Jim Chisholm.
10-4. All right.
Well, we got teammates, Azure Gravity Racing, starting in the front row here, and with about coming to 15 to go, so we will see how this plays out here, Robert.
That pace car goes in, and we're gonna
Green's out. Green flag.
I shouldn't have said that. I forgot. That's all right. We went freaky fast green all tonight.
Right, and Mitchell Riggs in the 09 trying to make that bottom work under David Caines. That'll be tough.
The 37's getting a run on that high side there, Zach. He's got the 87 too. Thomas, he's trying to push. Well, the 09 cleared him.
Yeah, 09 cleared. Steven Armstrong in the 37. He's looking to maybe take the position here. He's got the 87 of Thomas Gould right there on the inside. Still there.
Looks like he's trying to side draft him, trying to slow him down just a little bit.
Yeah, the 87's doing a good job. Oh, someone got the wall right in front of Tyler Dunn.
Ooh, and the 87 scraped the wall. That's gonna... There goes all his momentum, unfortunately. And look at the 40. The 40 is coming, though, Zach. I just don't know, like you said, if that's going to be enough of time with 11 to go. But he is up to 7th place. Now,
yeah, if you can grab a few more positions and catch him with caution, you might be able to get something else out of him. He's coming, like you said, Robert, like a freight train.
Yeah,
he's going high, low, everywhere.
Yeah, them tires. Look at the difference in the tires.
Wow, look at him.
Man.
He's going to get caution quick, though.
Yeah, he's
37.
Well, he's coming on that 37 fast. Even with that damaged car, he's whoa.
He might cause the caution.
Whoa, yeah, don't be the caution.
Then you got Thomas Gould too, in the 87. He's running that bottom lane. He might get past David Caines here.
Oh, the 40.
The wrecking.
The 40, and we just caught part of that live, Zach.
No caution?
No, there's not. Wow.
Yeah, and the 51, the 87, and the 09 are beating each other alive.
Yeah, we're back up here live here, guys. With, like Zach said there, the 51, the 09, the 87.
Yellow.
Oh, what happened there? Oh, tempers are flying. Oh, tempers are flying again. And the 87's into the
87 in the. Ooh.
That should be the race. I believe that's going to be the race, Zach. With 6 to go, I don't think they're going to go back green. Unless they go back green with 1 to go. Oh, my goodness gracious.
Yeah, very possible, Robert. Wow.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we said get prepared for some racing. And, yeah, we seen it live as we're on caution number 14 here. at Bristol, which is known for cautions. Unfortunately, even in real life, they start beating and banging. So, well, Zach, I am
Very, very interesting here, Robert. Josh Conner was able to make it to ninth on them new tires. He just couldn't make the ground that Tyler Duggan could there in that 40. But I think Ethan, we might have a one lap restart here. It's going to be interesting. Going to have his teammate behind him on the bottom lane. If he takes the bottom lane, I think that's the choice. And I think the battle we're going to have to watch for if it's a one lap shootout here is the second, third, and fourth position. And if that 87 can get back to the 51, because I don't think those two are done with each other, but we'll have to see here.
Oh, Brian Powell, he's back on the lead lap.
Yep, he got his lucky dog, and he's back on the lead lap.
But that's going to be a good question. I mean, basically, you know, Ethan Lane dictates the start here. So, does he do what he was doing earlier in the race here, Zach? If we have one to go, is he gonna, you know, take off and get that lead, or is he thinking maybe I'll sit back and wait for the green flag and people will check up like he did before and take off and get the lead?
Well, the big thing I'd be looking at, Robert, is you know, you got to change up how you restart. Sooner or later, people are going to start timing.
Right.
If you do the same thing, and I think Ethan's been pretty good about changing up the restart multiple times. And so we'll just have to see if he can. I think he's going to go pretty early this time, but you never know. I think he'd want to help his teammate out maybe a little bit here in the 51 by
starting on the high side.
No, starting on the bottom. It's going to help his teammate more than anything, so they can time the restart together and get out there and maybe let him clear the 09. But we'll see here if we're going to go back green. I don't think we are.
I don't think we are either. I mean, we got 3 here to go. We're going to get ready. Well, let's have to see what this pace car does here, ladies and gentlemen. See what
If the lights cut off this time, we're going to go. But if the lights don't, we are over.
And
they're off.
Oh, God.
We have a one-lap shootout, fellas.
Oh.
I would not doubt anything happening right here. Someone in 10th might end up with top 5.
Yeah, let's get ready. Let's get ready, ladies and gentlemen, as Ethan's led 116 laps here tonight, and we're gonna find out what he does, as he's gonna start on the low line, like you said, Zach. So that's his game plan. He's gonna put the 09 and the 37 on the high side. We got Roy back there in the 48 as that pace car ducks in. It's going to be a one-lap shootout here, and boom,
Green's out.
he
Green
is
flag, green
gone,
flag.
and the 51 followed him just perfectly.
Yeah, like I said, teammates right there working together well. And it's just
That's
one
not
lap
going to
here.
work. Oh, the 37. Oh, doesn't matter, ladies
no
and gentlemen.
caution.
Nope, doesn't matter. Ain't going to be no
Nobody
caution.
can get to him. Oh, and here comes the 87. Oh, the 87 almost took that position.
Wow, what a
Ooh.
finish. Ooh, and tempers are flying, ladies and gentlemen. I don't want to go down the pit road. Well, congratulations to Ethan for taking a win here at Bristol. He's led 118 laps. What a... Wow. Wow. What a race. What a race.
Wow, interesting. What a good race by these guys.
Big time race, especially there at the end. That's what we're looking for, you know. So if anybody's out there looking, want to join a league that's packs the house every race, and you think you got something here for Ethan, and I apologize, but what team are they on there, Zach?
Zero Gravity Racing.
Thank you. You know, if you think you got anything for Zero Gravity Racing,
Icon Motorsports, maybe.
huh?
It says Icon Motorsports now on their group there. So
Oh, they got to change a new team, buy them out.
I'm guessing so there, Robert. Maybe they changed their team name up or something.
Oh, okay.
But congrats to Ethan Lane there. It's his 5th win in the season for the NORA. I don't believe it's his 5th B win. Let's see if it's his. Oh no, he's one only in the B car too. So
Okay.
yeah, fifth win in this B car in
Okay.
his sixth start. So he's 5 for 6 here in the B car.
Well, that team is just rocking right now, and some other teams are gonna have to step up the game. It's like the Hendricks and Jimmy Johnson when he dominated, except it's in the 6 and not the 48. But with that said, Zach Hall is going to be getting the guys. We're going to get an interview with the top 3 here if we can, but we will be back after this quick word.
One of the main reasons I did decide to join the registry is because the lack of African American representation on the registry. It's our responsibility to register. This is something that we can control. You can do this. Think about if it was your child. Think about if it was your sister. Don't let fear be the only reason that you don't save a life.
My name's Quentin O'Donnell. I'm 19 years old, and I was born and raised in Boulder, Colorado. When I was 16 years old, I was diagnosed with Hodgkin lymphoma, and since then, I have been doing 3 years of treatment. For the future, I hope to be able to beat my disease and just be an old person. I want to go to college, I want to continue to race, maybe be a professional driver one day, and just keep on living. That's my goal.
All right, we're back after that quick word. Thank you from Beat a Match, beatamatch.com. Make sure you check them out. But all right, Zach. Well, if you want me to, I can take third and
I'll get second and third. That's fine.
All right, 10-4. All right,
I'll do Brian's.
All right, go right ahead as I will take care of things on my back end here then.
All right, well, we're going to get talking here with our third place man tonight, David Canes. I'll pull him up here. Hey, David, it's Zach in the booth. You got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Hey, man, well, you started 18th tonight, dude, and you bring her home in third. So you got a 1-3 finish here for your team tonight. Describe your race to us.
I just had to be patient there. Got caught up in one of those early incidents. Just luckily it didn't hurt my car too bad.
Yeah, for sure. It was definitely a long race, lots of cautions. So, a lot of staying out. You led some laps there. Were you worried about putting yourself back there with pits and stuff like that?
Well, I mean, I come in with the strategy that I was just going to pit one time, try to make it to halfway, which I was lucky. Cautions fell that way, and I was right around lap 80 of 150. So I knew after that people would pit and get on different strategies and then pretty much cycle out to be right back where I was at.
Yeah, definitely. We've seen that all night with the guys on all different types of strategies. Well, next week we go to another short track in Richmond. How you feeling about Richmond?
I'm a short track guy, so I'm looking forward to it.
Awesome. That's what I like to hear. Same here. I love short tracks. So before we let you go, David, for your third place finish tonight, you anybody want to send the shout out to?
Shout out to my teammates. Congrats to Ethan on the win. And one of our other teammates couldn't be here tonight, but I know it's one of his tracks. So, I mean, it's pretty good for us to have a good showing here.
Definitely, David. Well, you have a good night, man, and we'll talk to you in the future.
Thank you.
All right. That was our third place man of David Canes. He started 18th tonight, and he brought home third, so pretty big mover there. I got another man I'm going to talk to real quick, and Mitchell Riggs, so bring him on up. Hey, Mitchell, you got a copy? It's Zach up in the booth.
Yeah, I got you, man.
Hey, man, well, you started sixth tonight, then you bring her home second. You ran good all night, pretty much kept it up front pretty much most of the night, other than some pit cycles. How was your race, man?
It was pretty good. I felt really fast the whole time. I felt like I may have had a piece to win the thing. Some unfortunate accidents kind of took me out in the middle of the race there. So I kind of had to crawl my way back up to the top 5 there, and then felt like I could really race with those guys up there in the top 3 or 4. So had some fun.
Yeah, definitely. We seen it all night, Mitchell. You were really fast, man. Were you looking for a long run, or were you hoping it stuck to short runs like we had tonight?
Honestly, I really didn't know. Like, sometimes on the long run, my car would be pretty good, and then sometimes it wouldn't be, and then I guess it's just depended on how worn out the track was, really. Uh, there towards the end, I felt really good. So I guess just how much rubber it was.
Yeah, definitely. Seeing a lot of short runs tonight, but we're going to go to another beat and banging short track next week at Richmond. How you feeling about that, Mitchell?
I've never really ran that well at Richmond. I ran a couple races there, did all right. I'm hoping to have some more fun like I did tonight. Tonight was, a good indication of probably what we'll see next week. So hopefully we can run well.
Definitely.
There.
Yeah. Good finish here tonight in second, Mitchell. Before we let you go, man, anybody wants to send a shout out to?
I want to send a shout out to Christian Snyder and Justin Bland for introducing me to this league. This is a good time.
Definitely. Well, we'll talk to you in the future, Mitchell, and you have a great night, man.
Yeah, you too, man.
All right, guys. That was our second place man, Mitchell Riggs. First time race here and brought it home second. So congrats to him. And I'm sure we'll see him in the future here if he keeps up the speed he's got in that 09 machine. Well, and I think are everything all good up there in Victory Lane, Robert? You ready for our 5-time winner here?
Yes, I'm ready for Ethan Lane here that brought it home here at Bristol. So have a chat with him.
All right, I'll bring him on up.
Ethan Lane, Robert up here in the booth, man. You got a copy, bud?
Yeah, I got you.
Well, hey, man, you started first. You had 118 laps. Yeah, your fastest lap was a 15.060. Your team apparently changed names from last week to this week in your Iron Motorsports now. So, what? Before we get into that, how was your race, man?
Race was eventful for sure. First 45 laps were not too much to worry about. Then I pitted, and I thought a lot more other people would pit, and they didn't. So we started basically very, very back. Started working our way through the field. Then there was a wreck on the front stretch that I had to slam on brakes for, and I missed it. And then someone, I don't know who it was, came flying up through there, clipped my left front. I thought the day was over. There's only about a minute of damage. We got it fixed. And then from there, we just worked our way back towards the front. Once we got there, we stayed there.
Yeah, how was the track for you there tonight? I noticed you fell back after that pit stop, which you explained. You worked your way back up through the field, but we also noticed there for a while before one of the yellows came out, you were smacking a wall. 2 laps in a row, you scraped that wall. Was the car reacting different for you out there?
No, I run a very, very high steering ratio here. I run a 16-to-1 here, which doesn't really allow for good turn in, but it helps center off. So I was just overdriving running really high, trying to get the arc off.
10-4. Yeah, we weren't sure what was going on, if the track was leaving you or if, something was going on with the car. Because the car now does have, some damage to it, which this is Bristol. You are now a 5-time winner here at NORA so far. What's going on with the team there, man? You changed team names. Did somebody buy the other team out, or what was up with that?
No, there was a few of us from Zero Gravity Racing that just felt like we needed to move away from that organization and just where they were headed. We had a different mindset. There was 5 or 6 of us. I just had a completely different mindset of where we wanted to go, how we wanted to be seen on the racetrack. So we just left, and now we're Icon.
Yeah, there you go. I mean, you got Icon Motorsports. Now you got, previous you had 4 wins for them, and now you got 1 win chalked up for this new team, and hopefully you can add more onto it. Next week we head to good old Richmond, another short track. How do you feel you're going to be there?
I feel like we're going to do really, really well. Richmond's another one of my favorite short tracks we go to. I hope it's not like the past 2 short tracks where it's been a bunch of short runs, 5 laps and caution. I feel like the track's going to move around a lot more than what we've seen with Bristol and.
Oh, go ahead. Sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt you.
No, I was done.
Oh, yeah. Well, I second what you said there. The track's a little bit more spread out, so you have more room to move her around and do what you need to do there. So, well, congratulations, man. You bring it home first here. You help yourself in the points, help him chase down Josh Kahn over there in the points lead. Any final shout outs you want to give there, bud, before I let you go celebrate?
Just a Don Etcher who's chilling in Las Vegas right now on vacation. I know he wanted to he wanted to be here for this one. This is one of his favorite tries, one of his best shots at winning a race. So just shout out to him. Glad we could bring up P1 and P3 for him.
Ah, there you go. There you go. All right. Well, I'll let you go celebrate with your crew. And congratulations again, 5-timer. And maybe, hopefully, we'll say 6-timer next week. But until then, good luck. And we'll see you next week, man.
All right. Thank you.
All right, guys. That was our 5-time winner, Ethan Lane, here at the NORA. Continuing his strong runs here.
Yeah, team's very, very strong. Team moved away and got a new team signed up for the season, and they're looking strong, Zach. I mean, they figured something out right now, and unfortunately, other teams just going to have to figure it out. It's like real life, Some people get on a roll and some people don't, but I think he needs to prepare himself because eventually there's going to be other people that are going to run him because we have a lot of strong cars here at NORA. So, and it's great watching these guys run. So, what's your final thoughts here, man? Before we go through the official results.
Well, a wild race here at Bristol. It's always puts on a show. Really would have been interesting to see a long run. I was really curious on to see how these lines would change. Seems like the bottom and top. I think the bottom would have came in pretty nice the longer we went. But yeah, I mean it's some good old short track racing. You never know what you're going to get. Really, you could run 150 laps green. You could run, 1 lap green each time and have a caution. That's just sometimes the way the cookie crumbles here at Bristol. And I'm looking forward to Richmond. I think these guys can put on a pretty good show at Richmond. It is a tough racetrack. Definitely, it's pretty much. I'd say there's really only 2 grooves there usable in iRacing right now, and you're going to see guys pretty much with all different types of lines. Really, with some guys entering a little bit earlier, some guys exiting lower than other guys, and it'll be interesting because that one always seems to be a great racetrack that put on a great race. So just can't wait for next week and continuing on this long schedule here at the NORA.
Amen on that. Exactly. Long season, anything can happen, but I second what you said there. The top line was the place to run. I think the low line would have came in. The 40 definitely showed the low line was there. I mean, he was extremely strong down there on that low line.
Yeah.
But we're at, good old Bristol. This is what happens here at short track racing sometimes. And I'll say the thunder has rolled. It showed the thunder. It showed the lightning. It showed some beating and banging and hitting. And we had a 1-lap shootout at Bristol, which was something that I thought I would not see. And it was a awesome ending for Ethan to get that win. Well, with that said, man, do you want to run through this unofficial results here at Bristol Motor Speedway?
Yeah, I got it, Robert. You got her up?
Oh, yep.
All right, he's waiting on me. So, bring it home with the 5th win of the season is Ethan Lane in that 6 car. Second place is going to go to Mitchell Riggs. Third place tonight is going to be taken home by David Caines, teammate of Ethan Lane. In 4th place tonight, we'll have Thomas Gould. 5th place, Roy Crump. 6th tonight will be Michael Kunick. In 7th, we have our points leader, Josh Conover. 8th tonight will be Carson Alb. 9th will be Jackson Trent. I got to get his last name better. 10th will be Mark Creighton. 11th tonight will be Adam Tevez. 12th tonight will be Brian Powell. 13th is Frank Reese. 14th, Stephen Armstrong. 15th tonight will be Kenneth Cook. In 16th place, we have Chad Engel. 17th tonight will be Colin Wisely. 18th is Jason Conover. 19th is Tyler Duggan, who was a strong car in that 40 all night long. 20 and rounding out your top 20 will be Nicholas Alford, the 22. And 21st tonight will be Jim Chisholm. And 22nd will be Scott Bellum. 23rd, Nick Van. 24th, Stephen Dean. 25th, Michael Cozy Jr. 26th, Tyler Ashley. 27th, Justin Bland. 28th, Scott Marlin. 29th, Matthew George. 30th, Christian Snyder. 31st is Cameron Thompson. 32nd, Adam Chapman. And rounding out your field tonight will be Derek Pemberton.
All right, that rounds out your field here tonight at NORA. Go ahead and wet your whistle there, Zach. That's a lot of talking. And I will take it from here. So if anybody's looking for a league, make sure you check out NORA on Facebook. You also can find them on the iRacing League page. Hit them up. They'll answer any of your questions if you're interested in joining. Like I said, they do run a Tuesday night dirt league too. So make sure you check out NORA instead of the Asphalt series. It would be the NORA Dirt series. So you can check them out on Facebook too. Just type in that NORA Dirt series, and I'm sure it'll pop up there on Facebook. So, well, this is a great race, man. We will be live again as we're leaving here at Bristol. Just stay tuned. Hit that bell button, hit that follow button. But we might be live tomorrow night. Have to see at Racing Freaks there at the K&Ns. But we most definitely will be live at Texas at Racing Freaks Sim Racing League Saturday night, 9:30 for when they're going to take on Texas Motor Speedway for 134 laps. And then we head off to the Earl, where they're going to be tackling, I forget what track they're going to be tackling. You remember what track they're tackling?
They're at, I believe they're at
What's after
Texas?
Me? Is it Texas? Okay. Yeah, they do follow the real NASCAR schedule, and I apologize for that. I should have them notes down. Yeah, I think it's Texas too. I'll have to get the notes better down, but we'll be live there at 9 o'clock, so make sure you check them out with Nick Hurd, Bobby Hamilton, and all them guys over there. Great group of guys to watch the race. Open setup, truck league. So, that might be something interesting and that you would be interested in watching. I also would like to say thank you to Make-A-Wish, Make-A-Wish.com for coming aboard all season here at NORA in their truck night and B-Series. They will be sponsored through us, through Freaky Fast Broadcasting. Also, don't forget to hit the sponsor of tonight's race, Flatline Graphix, flatlinegraphics.com. Well, sorry, I said flatlinegraphics.com. Facebook. I don't think he has a website, but he does. Check him out. But all right, well, with that being said, I appreciate you being here tonight, Zach. We will be live again Sunday night. Me, Zach, and Brian are known as Sodacan Johnson. But until then, God bless everybody. Love you all. Peace out.